Hey everyone! The last video, I talked about the cost of ignoring our feelings, how pushing our feelings aside can lead to feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, and disconnected. Today, I want to explore the flip side, how to use our emotions as guides. If we allow for them, then emotions can be powerful allies, offering us insight and guidance. They aren't just random reactions. I often tell my clients, if we didn't need our feelings and emotions, then we wouldn't have them. We are biologically evolved to survive, and emotions and our feelings are data that support us to be effective and to survive. So think of your emotions or feelings as an internal GPS system. That is a messenger helping guide you along the way. Anxiety might be telling you that there's a lot of uncertainty about something going on in your future. And what you need to do is think about what are the things in my now that I can do that are in my control that can support me to better manage that. So, how do we start using our emotions as guides? The first step is we have to know what we're feeling. And in Instagram, I mentioned that there is an app called How We Feel, and it's a great tool if you feel stuck on knowing what it is you feel. But first, we identify what we're feeling. And once we do, then it helps to know how to define that feeling. And then we can ask ourselves, what is the message, or what is this emotion trying to tell me? So one example is you can identify that you're feeling anger. Anger is defined as experiencing an injustice. And usually the most effective way to channel our anger to move through it and feel better is to take a stand. Whatever that looks like for you, taking a stand against what is unjust or unfair. So here's 3 quick steps to help you tune into what your emotions are telling you. The first is we really have to slow down. We have to pause and practice noticing what it is we feel and also allow for it. I often will say, sadness is here, and you're right to be here. Let me acknowledge and allow for it and understand it. The second is the labeling of it. Sadness is here, anger is here, anxiety is here. And then if you want the follow-up, like I mentioned, you have good reason for being here to help sort of you investigate, then that's a great next step. And then finally, investigate why it's there and what maybe is the wisdom behind it. I'm going to, in the notes, I'm going to link a couple of really helpful questions to ask that might support you to gain some wisdom from the feelings. I think it'd be a little long if I went over those in the video. So if this is something you'd like to explore more deeply, you can check out my videos, you can check out my blog, I'll link to that below. You can subscribe for weekly insights. And if you're already practicing this identification of emotions, gaining wisdom from them, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What have your emotions been teaching you? All right, be well. Thanks.